The Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook is an extremely rare and incredibly valuable tome, passed from crawler generation to crawler generation, brimming with knowledge about the dungeon. Only, this ain't your grandmama's recipes. You won't find any peach cobbler in its pages, but is the knowledge contained within enough to help Carl, Donut, and Mongo survive the fourth floor? Or will the price of such valuable and dangerous information be too high? Welcome to the fourth floor of the dungeon, aka the Iron Tangle, a dizzying spaghetti mess of a level based on Earth's various train and subway systems. They have been chewed up, spit out, filled with monsters, and are now more dangerous than ever. Carl, Donut, and Mongo have made it this far with no great ease. And thankfully, now the remaining crawlers are starting to band together and unite forces. The loot is getting much better and the sponsorship program is now coming into play. But now our intrepid heroes need to smarten up and work together to get past the impossibly complex level design, along with its horrific monsters, before this level and their lives go careening off the tracks. In terms of all the Dungeon Crawler Carl books I've read so far, which is 3, I liked this one second best. And I think that mainly comes down to the level design. I did not like the Iron Tangle as much as I liked the Overcity. I think the level design was very clever, but even at the beginning of the book, Dinneman puts a note in there that says like, hey, this level's very convoluted and confusing, but don't worry about that because you don't need to know about it. Only the characters do. And as someone who wants to follow along, that was a negative for me. I want to know where they are and what they're doing. So when it says, oh, hey, we're going to stop 86 and then to 43 and then to 112, and eventually I just lost track of what we were doing. But I do think the action in this one is as good as in the others. And we are now full steam ahead with our crawlers telling the AI to suck their dick. It's also fun to see Carl hold on to his humanity so fiercely and go out of his way and at his own risk to continually help and save other crawlers. We are getting a lot of development out of Carl and Donut, and I am for it. However, I think overall I am starting to get a little bored. Some of it could be that I'm a little burned out. I did down 3 of these in a month. But also, Carl C problem, Carl blow problem up is starting to lose some of its luster for me. We did get some very interesting moments with 𝐬𝐓𝐇𝐄𝐑 and 𝐬𝐬𝐃𝐄𝐓 that I was not expecting, and I found those moments really enjoyable and much needed to just shake things up. Also, another point towards really good development. Overall, this one was good. It was fun. I think this one was as funny as Carl's Doomsday Scenario. And also, I think we're chugging along in this story nicely. This train is getting down the tracks in a satisfying way. I think this one is only below Carl's Doomsday Scenario for me just because the Iron Tangle was confusing for me. So, in before all of you guys jump in and be like, it's not confusing, you just don't pay attention. Sure, I didn't pay attention. So I think for those reasons alone, I'm going to give the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook 4 out of 5 hammers. Yes, read Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yes, be critical of the things you don't like about fiction. If you love things, you have the right to criticize them. This is a good series, and it's continuing to get better.